Alright guys, welcome back for episode 5 of Passion Projects at Metal Miks in Mackay. So series 2 for Mackay, they are smashing me, absolutely smashing me. But with the final bits and pieces of Metal Miks, we've got some real good treats for you this episode. So really hope you guys are enjoying this one so far. Let's get into it. Alright Mick, man, you're not just a cool guy that swings metal around in a shed, you've actually got a really cool car. I actually remember speaking to Mick years and years and years ago about a mini truck that I wanted to buy, but being a young naive fella I just couldn't get the money together because I was a little bit of a bitch. But Mick, mate, you are a big fella, he towers over me, FYI guys. Here I am down here, and you've got a big sled, brother. What are we standing in front of today, my man?
It's a 68 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. Black. It's got red suede interior. Like what you want.
Yeah, brother, yeah.
In the fucking North Queensland heat.
Yeah, we slinging.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, I bought it maybe about 12 to 18 months ago. Just static. I bagged it in the rear for now. Just family cruiser. Just take the missus and the kid out. Cruise it every Sunday, try and do weekly drives in it, try and drive it to work. That's how it is. It's running a 472 big lock V8 auto. Pretty simple stuff, all stock.
Easy, man. Well, I love it. I love stock, and I love anything really. Anything old, anything chrome bumper, plastic bumper. I don't give a fuck. I love it. But thanks again, brother, for hosting us today. Thanks again for for bringing down your rig, and thanks again for opening your shop and your hospitality for us today. So.
Yeah, too easy. Thanks, man.
Appreciate it, my man. Thank you. Alright, Tylyns, man, thank you so much for helping organising this. For the guys at home, Tylyns is actually the one that messaged everyone to come down today and organise. We've been talking for a few weeks now, and he's really brought home the cake. He's brought down his beautiful HK rat rod cruiser. And yeah, man, once again, bro, I cannot thank you enough for putting all this together and getting all your mates down.
Yeah.
And this is just a small group of his mates that have unreal cars. And yeah, I can't wait to come down again, hopefully do another one of these.
Yeah, no, too easy. No, we appreciate you coming down. We started up a True Street car thing in Mackay. There was a few little bits and pieces going on, people not taking their cars out because they were too worried about having plastic bumpers or steel bumpers or whatever. But we're all about anyone that's into the passion of having a car or whatever, a bike, anything. So if it's registered, bring it along. And
Well, if it's not registered, don't get caught.
Yeah, pretty much. We definitely do bend the rules a little bit. But yeah, no, I appreciate all the boys coming down and some of the girls and bringing their cars along. And like you said, this is just a handful of a taste of some of Mackay's cars. And we heard, we got you guys down here, so we wanted to show it off a bit. And Mick for letting us use his workshop, and he wanted to show a little bit of what he can do as well. I thought this was a good opportunity. So yeah, but yeah, here we got the HK here. It's I've only owned it for a few years now. It's 100% original, beside the wheels and suspension. Still just a 186, three on the tree, but we love it because we just throw the family in it, throw the kids in it, and we just cruise it, fat lap it, and they absolutely love it. So yeah. But yeah, me beast, I've got a VH SLE 83 model.
I'll put that in here for you guys at home.
Yeah, it's a bit hurt at the moment. It's putting pressurising the coolant system, so unfortunately I couldn't bring it along. But next time, hopefully, we'll sort some issues out there. And yeah, it's 500 odd horsepower, 355 stroker. You know, all the good bits. Solid cam, crane 288, just off the shelf. Barry up at Performance Parts, he supplied 90% of my engine parts for that. And we like to try and support the local fellas as well. So. And the drag racing scene here is good, so, and we get a lot of support from Townsville as well. They're opening up their tracks and stuff up there, so we're hoping to be able to come up and support you guys as well. So.
Easy, man, easy. Well, yeah, once again, man, I really appreciate it. I can't wait to see you guys come up for roll racing as well, 100%. Hopefully. But yeah, thanks again, Tylen. I absolutely love seeing this car. I love seeing all the cars, and I think we might have to do another series of Mackay True Street because this has been unreal.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright Lee, man, thank you so much for coming down. Nothing I love more than seeing a little bit of a Holden Iron Horse under the bonnet of an old school chrome bumper classic. What are we standing in front of today, my man?
Mate, Ben, this is my 1979 HZ Holden utility. Yeah, she's run the old 308 in it, and yeah, she's a good old rig.
Easy, man. Well, I can't wait to dig a little deeper and find out a little bit more. Let's go.
Right, yeah, sounds good.
Easily, man. It's not often you see a Iron Horse still under the bonnet of any car anymore. They seem to be now just thrown away or put on a shelf for a rainy day. But yours still has it, and I honestly love it. So, what's a little bit more history on this big bad girl, my man?
Yeah, cheers for that, mate. It's yeah, just a stock 308. Nothing too flash about it. It's sounds good, runs good. Probably not the fastest car on the street, but it's fun times. Mate, history on it, it was a Brisbane build, 253, 4-speed manual, 336 diff LSD ratio in the back end, and I've obviously got a 308 in it now, and run the Tremec T56 6-speed gearbox with 444 gears in the back with a Harrop True Track. So when you do a skid, it's always your twin wheels, mate. So yeah, it's good times. It's a fun piece of machinery that I've had for 28 years now.
Easy, man. Love that. It's those cars like, yeah, it's just that bit of rich history, man. I'm absolutely in love. So you've had it for a long time. It gets driven on the highway. You told me pretty regularly all the way from Mackay to Gympie, which I absolutely love. Anything more you really want to tell us about this beautiful piece of machinery?
Well, it's got the GDS dash, and it had the original bench seat in it, and ended up racking that off. Like, wanted to go the buckets because they're way cooler than the benches. Like, benches are pretty good, like if you want somewhere to sleep, you know, if you've done a big trip in it. It's got the GDS dash in it, but I've removed all the original clusters and replaced them with the speed hut gauges. So obviously with the Speedo, it's got the GPS reading, so you don't have to worry about any cables or wires or anything running to the Tremec, to the gearbox. So yeah, it's a good old rig. I had it painted in a work shed in Mackay here at Max Engineering by a fellow named Dave Perigo, and he came over a few years ago for being a painter at Max for your trades and everything, and he spray painted this just going on, mate, when my daughter's about 19, so probably 17 years ago he painted this. So it's always been kept in the shed and well looked after. So yeah, it's my first child, you could say. Yeah.
Nah, man, I love it. Good car, good bit of rich history behind it, and something that sounds like you're going to keep forever. So once again, man, I really appreciate you bringing this thing down. I love seeing these old things. Yeah, so yeah, thanks again, brother. Hopefully we can go for a rip up the street and, you know, and light some fires, hey?
Yeah. We can try.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
No worries.
And that concludes Mackay Series 2 at Metal Miks shop. We've had a whole bunch of cars here. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this series. There's been a whole bunch of cars, a big variety for Townsville, for Mackay, and I really hope you guys have enjoyed it. There's just been absolute heaps. I'll come down here again. I got to bring my motor down. If you guys have liked any of the pictures, and all of Anna's info is in the link below. Our socials are in the link below, and Metal Miks page is in the link below. So go give him a like and share. The work coming out of this shop is absolutely beautiful, and I can't wait to see what else he builds. So look guys, I really appreciate your support. If you guys have a project, let us know. Slide in Morgan's DM, my DMs, Born to Build's DMs, anyone's DMs. Some stranger might be confused, but we'll know what you're talking about. So, and also we have a private passion projects group for your shares, share your projects, share your builds. There's a lot more in-depth stuff for my Impala, my 31, and all my other bits and pieces. Also, there's a lot of sneak peeks in there for upcoming episodes. So, reach out, get in the group, like, comment, share. Thanks again for your support, guys. I really appreciate all your help and your views. See you next time. Passion Projects, signing out.